Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Justney, and y'all know we back with another story time. Yeah, surprised y'all, didn't y'all? Y'all wasn't expecting to see me in no car, did y'all? Where is you going? Nowhere. I've been running around all day, y'all. Just running errands. Had to go pick my baby up from his little sleepover. That's why I look like somebody been dragging me down the street somewhere. Like, it's hot as hell outside. It's 85 degrees. It felt like 95. And I'm outside and I got time. So I'm gonna tell y'all this time. This story time took place, of course, summertime. It was me and y'all girl, Sneaky. Y'all know from Sneaky Why'd You Like This, or from the story time X. And also from the story time, I Let My Friend Get Jump. Yeah, that was Sneaky. X. Yeah, her. If y'all haven't watched it, I'll link them below so y'all can get a feel for who Sneaky is. So this is just one of the times, y'all. I was dating this guy. He was from Park Heights. And then I was dating this other guy, and he was from White Lock, y'all. So it was actually funny. I didn't date them at the same time, y'all know I didn't. But I had dated both of them, but of course I ended up breaking up with both of them. But I was single, so I was still talking to both of them. I'm like, I can do what I want. So y'all, when I say I'm single, like y'all had my eyes on a whole nother prize. Like it was actually I had met this other guy, and I started calling him my best friend. And I actually met him through a guy that actually already liked me. It was so cringe. But the other guy, he knew he wasn't my type. Like I told him that so many times. He would just always flirt with me and try to get me. He just was so. I think he thought he was gonna weigh me down, and I was like, no, like you're the homie. Matter of fact, who is your homie? That's what it was getting, right? So y'all, we worked at this ghetto ass mall. Y'all know if y'all from Baltimore, motherfucking Dolman. No, it's not called that, but it really is called Mondawmin. And it's a mall of the West. Everybody know what Mondawmin. Like I don't care if you from east, south, north, west, the best, like whatever side, the best side, y'all. Everybody know about Mondawmin. And like I ain't even gonna hold you. Y'all, I keep my head on the swivel. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sitting here watching. Like, who the fuck? Who the fuck is this? I got my baby in the car. He back there asleep. So yo, we at Mondawmin Mall. I used to work at y'all used to work at DTLR, and the guy that used to try to press down on me. I'm gonna give him a name because he was in the story time. I got another story I want to tell about him because he did some creepy ass shit. We can just call him Buddy. Yeah, I don't know. It's like but come on, Buddy. Like I said, I had my eye on Buddy Homeboy. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, like I said, I worked at DTLR. Buddy worked at Foot Locker. In Mondawmin, like I was telling y'all, it's not like no big mall. It's nothing fancy. It's nothing like, oh my God, I gotta come down there. I gotta see this. You fuck around and go there to get a t-shirt and get put on a t-shirt. Like, no lie. Like, won't even be meant for you. You just wrong place, wrong time. Mondawmin is the wrong place and wrong time to be at all times. But I'm gonna hit y'all. Another thing, y'all, Mondawmin is only a 2-level mall. Probably a lot of malls. Walking literally the front of Mondawmin, walking that way, and look all the way back, and you can see the back of the wall. Like I don't know, it's not no hole in the wall mall, but like I can't explain it. Like y'all gonna have to look Google Mondawmin to take us off. Don't come here. Mondawmin Mall was never popping mall because it's like the subway was at Mondawmin, so everybody caught the subway. Everybody usually was getting off or getting on at Mondawmin to catch a bus to go here to go there. I feel like all the bus stops at Mondawmin like just took you all over. You from Baltimore? You've been to Mondawmin. And if you ain't been, good for you, kudos. But you've heard of Mondawmin. So one day, I had got off of work, and my homegirl Sneaky, y'all, she had came down there and she had met me, waiting for me to get off work. And the plan was, y'all, to go with Buddy, and his homeboys, their little entourage that they was with. So I was supposed to go with Buddy and his little entourage, y'all, right? Me, Sneaky, Buddy, and his homeboys, we meet up. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I was dating a guy from Park. I dated him. We weren't dating at the time. I dated him. So we gonna call him Nick. And the guy from White Lock, we gonna call him Don. One day, y'all, before we was at the mall, y'all, me and Nick, he was so toxic. Like, I feel like all Nick wanted to do was argue with me, like fuss, fight. Like he just always wanted to embarrass me. Like, and then we get behind closed doors, and he just, oh, I'm so sorry, or I didn't mean this and that, or like he got like he just would do dumb stuff, y'all. Like, oh my God. Yeah, so we was in Nick's house. Mind you, like I said, me and Nick do not go together no more. So I figured out, so he asked me to come up there that I wanted to smoke or whatever. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. Now, mind y'all, I was with Dom probably like the day prior. I'm pretty sure I was with him like the day prior, and y'all, Dom so weed. I mean, I feel like I should be able to say weed because weed is legal now. So it's not like I'm promoting like y'all go buy weed from Dom, but you go to the dispensary now. I'm gonna say maybe I'll say grass like this to me a little bit more discreet. Y'all, we call weed grass in Baltimore. I don't know what y'all call it where y'all at. Maybe y'all call it the same thing. I really don't care. So Dom sold grass. So of course, he was the type like we don't go together, but in his head, like swear y'all, he was delusional. He was delusional and toxic, and he was like in his head we went together. He didn't ever want to see me up my dome, y'all, because like I said, I worked up there. I'm always at work. Yeah, everyone ever see me up my dome, getting off because all the hood little fellas used to hang up there, and he want to see me buy no restaurant when he want me smoking nobody else stuff. Like he was like, you got a whole fella. I'm trying to stop saying that N word, y'all. You got a whole fella that sold grass and you buying it from other people. That's stupid. That is so stupid. Where does that make sense? And I was like, well, give me some damn grass then. Like, you don't gotta tell me twice. You don't gotta tell me twice. You right. Like I said, like I always tell y'all, my common sense was not common back then. Like that girl was not my friend. Common sense was not my friend. And y'all, that's not a character. I mean, literally, common sense that y'all would have in your head nowadays was just not my friend. So he gave me some grass. So yeah, and I wasn't like a heavy smoker back then. Like of course I don't know why, and I feel like grass back then used to really get you high. You could be high like all day, like off of a blunt. This grass nowadays, you gotta smoke like 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, no, that's that bull. You really shouldn't hit the smoke on them blunts, but yeah. So I still had left over because he would give me a lot, and so of course I still got a leftover. I'm smoking like one blunt a day, like right, putting that out. I'm smoking the rest when I get to my next destination. To be honest. And y'all, when I got to, like I said, when I got to Nick house, y'all, Nick started rolling up. So I pulled out my stash, and I started rolling up so we can have two. Because, y'all, like I said, we used to already be, like, high as hell off of one. So I'm like, we're going to be faded with two. Like, yeah. Yeah, so he ended up asking me. He was like, he was looking like when I was just rolling it up, and he was like, let me see that. So he get to smelling it. Y'all, he threw the damn pack at me. He like, where you get this from? I'm like, the the plug? Like, and he like, who the plug? What plug? So I'm like, I'm smiling, y'all, because the way he looking at me, y'all, he's so mad. And I don't know why. Like, I used to just take everybody as a joke. Like, knowing damn well, like, he wasn't a joke, but, like, still, like, because why are you so mad?
Oh, jump scare.
You don't give me weed. Now that I think about it, you sure damn wasn't giving me weed. You was smoking my weed. Not saying we wasn't smoking yours too, but you wasn't. Anyway, you weren't looking out. Yeah, so he getting mad, John, because he's like, "What's so funny? Why you laughing?" Da 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 da. So I was like, I got it from the nigga, I'm sorry, the fella from down on Dorman. So he like what he looked like. So I'm like, so I'm like, why you don't know who he is? So he's like, I know everybody down there. Da da da. You don't need know nobody down there. I was like, well, I know everybody that be down there. Like, what are you talking about? Like, first off, I'm from the A. The A is down the street from Mondawmin, like, and I work up here, like, and I work in DTLR, like, all the little hood fellas come in DTLR, everybody want cash out once, but all that, and then want low key extra for your discount. But anyway, we ain't gonna get into that. Yo, so I'm like, it's a light skin fella. He got hazel eyes and like curly hair. He taller than me, so he like, I I know who you talking about. I know who you talking about. So I'm like, no, you don't. So I get a laugh, and so he was like, yes, I do. That nigga, what his name? He was trying to say his name, like, so say, like I said, his name is Dom. So say he was like Quarter or something, like, so, I don't know, like, so say he called him Quarter. So I was like, you mean Dom? And he was like, yeah, he hang out with A, B, and C. So I'm like, yeah, I'm like, that's who. So he was like, which yeah, I told you before, these ugly faces. He like, what you mean? How you know him? And I was like, oh my god, I didn't even want to answer him because I'm like, this about to be a whole another argument. Like this really turned into something totally different. So I tell him how I know him, y'all, and y'all just know, like, I did that pack the bag shit. Like I'm about to leave, and he, no, what are you leaving for? See, why you doing all that? Like it was getting that bad. I'm like, I'm down the street from my house. So yeah, so he gets mad. So he like, no, it's cool. I just didn't know that y'all used to go together. When is y'all date? And da da da. So when he found out, he just started acting real standoffish now. Like, yo, he acting like, yo, I'm talking about like, we went to go smoke, so I get to smoke in mine first, cause like, yeah, I'm gonna smoke my blunt. So y'all, he get to acting like he don't even want to hit the blunt, like he don't even want to smoke, like. This not even all that for real. Like it's not even getting me high.
Shut up, bitch.
Mind y'all, he's sitting there high as fuck. High out his mind. I'm like, boy, shut up, because you still smoking it. Like, so yeah, so that's how Nick knew that I was dating Dime, or that I've dated Dime. Like, so I'm gonna tell y'all now, Dime, I did ask Dime about Nick.
What you over here being messy for?
And Dime didn't know who the hell I was talking about. He was like, who? What are you talking about? And of course, like I said, Nick act like, I don't know why. Like, Nick never made it clear or why he didn't like Dime. Nick never made it clear why he didn't like Dime, but he just would just always be running his mouth talking shit about him. Like, he a corner boy. Oh, he worked for me. Oh, he sell grass for me. And da 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 da. And I'm like, boy, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, be fucking for real sometimes. Shut the fuck up. Like, no, he don't. And he like, yeah, you do. Don't be mad at me because your little boyfriend basically try to call him a lap dog. And I'm like, I don't deal with lap dogs, first off. So, and I was like, Nene, stop fucking playing with me. Like, I ain't never, don't ever play with me. Da, 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 da. I don't know what little nigga you talking about. But he wanted me to tell him who. And I'm like, well, apparently you don't know who. So I'm like, it don't matter. Like, so I'm like, yeah, at this point, nigga, you just hating on down. I'm like, you just been a hate at this point, yo. So yeah, like I said, y'all, this day is me, Sneaky, Buddy, and his entourage. And, you know, my little, yeah, I'm trying to holler at Buddy and his homeboys. Y'all, we meet up, me and Buddy was already like, we gonna meet up and smoke when, you know, when we get off work. So I got off probably like an hour before him. So me and Sneaky, she came up my job. She just waited for me. We just ran and got something to eat. I'm sorry if it's bumpy. Like, just listen to the story. But we went and got something to eat, and we waited for Buddy to get off work. Buddy had texted me and told me, like, you know, little yeah was up there, and he was like, he looking for you. So y'all, I'm talking about like I ain't never swallowed the chicken roll so goddamn fast because I'm not even hungry anymore. It's time to go. I gotta go. So we go in the mall. So we all just standing around talking, y'all. We all having a good time. We leaving the mall because Buddy just got off work. We all leaving off the mall, y'all. And all I heard, Nene, Nene, like just real loud, like somebody yelling my name. So the first time I heard it, I was the only person that turned around. So I turned around and I didn't see nobody. And I was like, I'm not even high yet. Like I'm hearing stuff. So come to find out, they calling my name again. I turn around, y'all, it's Nick. Of course it's Nick. Why wouldn't it be Nick? I'm like, oh my god, because like I said, it's my dome. You never know who you're gonna see. Like everybody be up there. I'm just like, he was like, so when he called me, I could tell by the tone of his voice. I'm like, you're a little aggressive. So I kind of told them like, just go ahead. I'm gonna catch up with them. They was like, no, it's cool. Like you still coming with us? And I'm like, yeah. So they're like, oh, it's cool. Like go ahead and talk. Like we're gonna wait for you. So I'm like, all right, let me hurry up. So I go over there and I'm like, yeah, what's up? So he like, what you mean? Yeah, what's up? You ain't been answering my messages and da da da. Because like I said, yo, me and nigga, I'm not asking you. I talk to you when I want. And I'm like, okay, because like you do too much. And I told you like I'm done dealing with you. Like you still hit me on your own will. I ain't actually do that. And y'all, we sitting up there, we get into an argument about that. So he like, you out here, y'all, he get the man so disrespectful, so embarrassing, y'all. He out here, oh, you up here being a hoe, up here with a bunch of niggas, you the only female up here. So I'm like, I used to call Sneaky my cousin, but she was like my god sister. I was like, it's me and my cousin. I was like, that's my brother homeboy, which Buddy was my brother homeboy. That's my brother homeboy, and yeah, I was like, and that's my best friend. Someone, my little yeah, I was trying to talk to you. He was my best friend at the time. And I was like, that's my best friend. So he like, yeah, but still, you the only female. Where are you going? What all them? And I'm like, I'm about to go chill. Like, I wasn't ready to tell him, like, we was ready to go smoke at these niggas' house because Lord have mercy. And so I'm just like, bro, we about to go chill. Like, we not about to do nothing. We ready to go for a walk. I don't fucking know. He wasn't trying to hear that. So he like, I don't give a fuck about them niggas, y'all. He just started doing the most. Like, I don't give a fuck about them niggas. You're not going with them. They don't want to see me, this and that. Like, And mind you, I'm not gonna lie to you, he was by himself, and it's a whole group of them. I'm like, wow, you're really good at going. Like, you're really good and crazy. Like, you know, when he used to get the oh fuck them niggas don't want to see me, da da da. My best friend, my little yeah, he was like, Nene, you good? But he wasn't like on. He wasn't even aggressive. He just was like, you can tell it was like on some. Yeah, anyway, you good? So I'm like, yeah, I'm good. So Buddy was like, you want us to wait for you outside? And I'm like, y'all just go ahead. Like I'll probably just catch up with y'all another time because I already knew like he wasn't gonna let it go. He was gonna sit there and try to argue with me the whole time, so I couldn't go any damn way. Like, or he's gonna sit up there and follow us, and I'm not ready to sit up there and bring all that to somebody else's house. Like I'm not doing all that. I'm really just not, y'all. I don't got time. So they go ahead and they leave out. Y'all, we end up standing like near the great cookie like by the entrance of the mall. So we standing by that great cookie. This man, y'all, he is still fussing. We get to arguing, and I'm tuning him out at this point. I'm not even fussing back because he just doing too much. So Sneaky feels as though like she need to stand up for me because she was just getting mad honestly about how he just was talking to me in the disrespect. And when she get up was like, come on, Nene, basically like we can let's go, like you don't gotta stand here and take this. And when she said that, y'all, Nick, it was like I feel like his head just slow motion, like on some like he turned and looked at her and was like I'm not gonna lie, he started cursing her out, like calling her all types of bees, like shut the F up, like you don't even know what you're talking about, and she fussing back. Like they did it so fast, like I'm explaining it, but they really going back and forth saying this. So he's saying that she like BF you, who the F is you talking to? Like you're not really be sitting here keep talking to her like that, like you're supposed to be a man, like what type of man talk to women like this and that, y'all. You know, these teenagers, like I said. But yeah, y'all, like she just, she carrying for me. And when they, like I said, it happened so fast, and I said she carried for me. Like it's not like I stood there. I'm not gonna lie, because it shocked me when they started arguing, because it happened out of nowhere. I was stuck for like 5 seconds, y'all, just watching them go back and forth. And it happened so fast, y'all. Next thing you know, he started walking up on her, and when I seen him, because they was a good distance, like she probably was like right here, y'all, and he probably was like right here. But like I'm talking about, it was a big space in between them because, like I said, we in the mall, and I was over there leaning, and she was like trying to give us our space, but she right there, and he yelling so she can hear. So when he like get to walking up on her, y'all, I'm not. She whips out a blade. She whips out a blade and was like, "Nigga, I wish you would walk up. I wish you would do something to me. I wish you would try to do something to me." So when I'm not gonna lie, before she even like what, before she was whipping out, or I guess as she was whipping out, I was already walking up at that point to stand in front of her because I was like, "Oh yeah, we're not doing that." Like you sitting up here being disrespectful. I was like, you sitting up here talking to her like she crazy. I'm talking to him at this point, like you talking to her like she crazy. You doing the most, like you're being so disrespectful for no reason. She don't got nothing to do with this. And I was like, then you walking up on her like you gonna do something to her, and he just was like a switch, y'all. He crazy, crazy, toxic. He get there.
No, baby, because baby, I'm trying to talk to you, and well, I just don't like when people in our business
And just turn around, started cussing her out again, like
her fat ass.
they get the fussing again, y'all. At this point, I'm just trying to calm the situation down, y'all, because like I know him, like, and I'm not gonna lie, and it's like sad to say, but like he really would have hit her, like, and then we'd have had to bank him. Come on now, like I said, Mondo. I'm walking her away, y'all. He comes out his mouth, and he like, "Shut up, B! I spit on you." I was like, "You gonna spit on who?" And mind you, I know he not talking to me because I know you're not talking to me. He's like, "Oh, babe, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about her." Like, bitch, you're not talking to her. Like, you're not going to spit on no fucking buddy. I wish the fuck you would. I really slut shout you. And now I'm really going at him. Like, at first I was ignoring him, like, well, whatever. But you're not ready to be disrespecting my friend, like, or my so-called cousin or whatever. Like, I'm like, Sneaky, I ain't ready to let you go out bad like that. Like, I used to always say Sneaky back. And apparently, she did have mine sometimes. And I'm just like, boy, fuck you, da da da. Like, I'm worked up to the point I walk up on him and I walk up in his face because he know me. Like, back up, you doing too much, you doing too much. Y'all, now I'm doing too much when I get to walking up on him because when I get mad, y'all, I don't know how to argue. And that's probably why I was quiet because y'all do not know how to argue. It's either we gonna fight or you gonna shut up. And I'm not even trying to bitch you. Like when I say shut up, I mean Just shut up, because if you don't want to fight, there's no point in just keep running your mouth, because I'm not about to argue with you. Duh. So I had, y'all, back then I couldn't control myself. I ain't gonna lie. I was a high head. I'm gonna say this already. And I was like, no, you want to sit up there and try and embarrass somebody? Now you talking about I'm doing too much. Y'all, I'm yelling, I'm screaming. Security was nowhere. I don't even think my dog man had security. And if there was nowhere to be found. He's like, yeah, you lucky you're a female and I want to put my hands on you. Mind you, he used to try to jerk me up when we be in the house and all that, stay trying to put his hands on me. But now all of a sudden, I'm like, yeah, I'm a female. Okay, bet. So I'm like, okay, cool. I got somebody for you. I got somebody for you. Did I have somebody for him for real? Yeah, but was I really ready to go get somebody? No, like I'm not ready to pay him no mind. Like I'm just talking shit at this point. He said, yeah, and go get your bitch ass boyfriend. And I was turning around. I was like, who are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? And he said, Dime, go get Dime. Well, he was saying quarter. And I was like, you talking about Dime? And he's like, yeah, Dime, that nigga, go get him, go get him. And I was like, this ain't what you want, boy. You do not want. So Wandama has double doors. When he was saying that, I was already standing at one of the doors. So y'all know, like I said, malls have two sets of doors. The first set you open the door and then you like in a little hallway, and then you open the second set of doors and then you outside. I was still at the first set, but I was, walking outside. So I had let the door go because Sneaky had walked behind me, and she just was like still saying like little stuff like, "Boy, shut the f up, boy, shut the f up." So I lied to you now. As I'm opening the door or about to push the door open, y'all. As I'm about to push that door open, Dime is pulling the door open. Like, I'm used to seeing him up there. Of course, he always up there. Like literally, he's up there all the time. I got another story time about Dime. I'm gonna tell y'all too, because he was no better than Nick for real. Dime just never used to like try to fight me or like put his hands on me and stuff like that. Like we would argue all the time, but like he wasn't like he didn't do all the extra stuff. So Dom just looking at me, and I ain't gonna lie, I probably look like I seen the ghost. And he was like, he started smiling. He was like, hey, babe. And he went to like give me a kiss. Yo, that probably sounds so trifling. Like, wasn't you just with? Don't judge me. Anyway, y'all, he went to go give me like a hug and a kiss, and I had just moved out the way, and I kept walking. I didn't do that to y'all. I didn't do that to say Nick. I was really just that mad. Like when I'm mad, I don't want to be bothered. Don't talk to me. I need time to cool down. Like I need to go smoke or something. Like I don't know. Leave me alone. Give me a little, not like leave me alone, but like just be quiet. Be quiet around me. Like and just let me vent if I vent. Like and if not, just like I said, we gonna be sitting quiet. Like that in silence. Dom is like,
baby, he just ordered. What's wrong? What is wrong?
And I was like, I'm fucking irritated. I was just like, just leave me alone. I am fucking irritated right now. I'm just going off. So he's like, what's wrong? What happened? Like, what just happened? Because, man, that was good. He was like, somebody did something to you. So, like, Dom really be on that type of time, though. Like, he don't care. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all that. But I'm not going to lie, Nick don't care either. But Dom really don't give a fuck. Like, really don't. And he grabbed me and he turned me around and he had, like, was holding my arms and he was like,
hey, what's wrong?
So I got Sneaky. She got tired of this man asking me a million goddamn times what's wrong. She was like, she just started spilling the beans. Like Nick was in there being disrespectful, calling her out her name, just doing the most. And he just said this to me and that to me, and then he was defending me, and he told her, she was ready to fight him, and he said he don't hit females, and to go get her bitch ass boyfriend. And Don was like, talking about who? Yo, because Don was like, that wasn't my man, but that was still my man. Like we was still messing around. So he like talking about who? And she was like, that's what Nikki asked him, and he said Dom. And he was like, what Dom? And she was like, you. He was like,
Nick, hey, this is the same nigga you asked me about. You up here getting into one of your little boyfriends?
And I was like, no. We used to date. I don't fuck with him. He won't leave me alone. He don't get the point. He really just did the most. And I was like, when I was in the mall, I ain't tell him I was ready to go chill. Well, Buddy and his little entourage or whatever. But because like, yeah, I ain't tell him that. But I was like, yeah, I had just got off of work and I was about to go chill and smoke, and he just calling my name all through the mall. And I kind of like reiterate what Sneaky just said. Like not all of it, but like how it happened. Cause he like, oh, you up here getting into one of your little boyfriends, and I'm like, nah. I told you before that I was like, that's the same little nigga that was talking about, oh, you work for him, like you're running this and that. I was like, that's him. I ain't gonna lie, y'all snitched. I snitched. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't feel like it's snitching because that was my man. Even though I was messing with Nick, but you're not really talking about my man, and I'm not gonna tell him. I'm being loyal. That's not even snitching. I'm being loyal. But so, yo, he said, Dom said, hold on. He turned around. He grabbed his like. He turned around. He get to looking around like he like as he grabbing his phone. He like man, what the nigga look like? So I don't say nothing. I get quiet. And when he pulling his phone out, I see his phone looking at it. He calling God rest his soul. He calling his brother, and I was like, oh my god. And if y'all thought Nick was something, damn. Oh my, his brother. Oh my god, they were just like two little demonic twins. Like I'm serious. Like something was really wrong with them. I would never put my friends on with his brother because I'm like, yo, you already something. Like, and my friends, all my friends at the time, they was like me, but they ain't really had like. I don't think they could deal with what I could deal. Like you brother never put my friends what you put me through. Like we not doing that. So he get to pulling his phone out. He getting to calling his brother. So when he asked, he was like, he said it again. He was like, what the nigga look like? But he's still looking at his phone, and he look at me. And I'm looking at him like, here go Sneaky again. Oh, he like Nene, honey. He like skin, curly hair. It sounded like she was describing Dom, but they didn't look nothing alike. She could have described him last time we was in there. He was standing at such and such, and she started telling Dom what Nick had on. And I'm looking at her like,
What?
why would you do that?
Huh?
And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I really was like, Sneaky, shut up. Like, stop. And she was like, don't tell me shut up. Why would you get mad at me? Because I'm sitting there, he asking you, what did the man look like? Like, basically, like, he was sitting there disrespecting you, like, and you know now I'm gonna handle that, so what's the problem? And I'm like, the problem is I don't want my man back in jail. Like, my man is not my man. I don't want him back in jail. This man gets active, he really finna do the most. He finna light my dome up. Like, I'm not. That man carried that blicky when she gets sticky. And I'm like, you know what? She just, well, like, it's not that serious. Like, they're not going da. He just basically, like, going to press down. I was like, no, he's going to slap the fuck out of Nick. I'm trying to tell you. And like I said, y'all, Nick, I don't know if he was up there by himself, but at that time when he was on that hollering and screaming with me, he was by himself. So I don't know if he was up there by himself. I don't know who he's with. Dom turns around. He on the phone. Now he talking to his brother. He like, yeah, let me say, bro. He like, yeah, bro, come across the street real quick. And his brother like, what's wrong? I can hear him. He was like,
this nigga sitting up here playing with me, telling Nene like I'm a store runner, like I work for him.
So the brother started laughing. Like Dom kept talking. Like, yeah. Then he's sitting up here disrespecting Nene, like all jumping in her face in the mall and like doing the most. So then the brother stopped laughing and was like, where you at? We was standing like in front of Burger King, like in a parking lot though. So he like, I'm in front of Burger King. Random guys meet me in front of Mondama. I'm like, so they like, all right, I see you on the second. They was only across the street. Houses across the street from Mondama. And like some of them was vacant. They used to hang out like on at the vacant. Y'all know them guys out there shooting dice, like all that, whatever. So I seen them across the street when they got up and everything. When they got up, I walked away. I'm not to y'all not. I went because like I told y'all, Mondama is also the bus station where the subway go and all the buses be there. And that bus go right to my house. The M52, yeah, it went right to my house. So I literally started walking away. And he grabbed me and was like, Nene, where you going? And I was like, I'm going home. I was like, I don't got time for this. Yeah, he is so crazy. This man was like, you not going home with me tonight? And I was like, are you about to go in the mall? And he was like, yes. And I was like, then no, because you about to do the most. Like, call me when you done, or like, come get me when you done. That's if yeah, it's not in jail. Because he used to have like his little personal hack man or whatever. We used to hack all around the city. I was like, and then you better hurry up because I'm tired. Like, I'm ready going to house to go to sleep. Like, yeah, I was about irritated. I was drained. Like, my day was so ruined. He was like, okay. Cause he crazy like that. He like, okay. He gave me a kiss. Nigga was like, all right, see you later. He turned around like, I'm at the bus stop. I'm at the bus stop. The 52 was there, y'all. I was so happy my bus was already there and I had to wait for it to get there. And Sneaky was coming to my house anyway. If Sneaky was coming to my house, I was like, my God, so I stay at her house for the summer. She'll stay at my house for the summer. I could be gone and shoot. Sneaky could be at my house, honestly. It was like on the bus and I told her, like, yeah, well, if Don come pick me up, like, you cool staying here by yourself. And she's like, yeah, that's cool. Me and Sneaky having this conversation and I'm getting a phone call. Y'all, it's Nick. So I don't answer the phone. Like, I literally, like, send it a voicemail. Like, he called again. I answered the phone. I'm like, what? Like, what do you want? And he was like,
That's fucked up. You really send niggas in here after me. If something happened to me, it's on you.
I'm like, first off, you shouldn't have been running your mouth about dying. Stop the cap. Like, don't get mad at me if you get your ass beat. Basically, like, that's what the fuck you get, to be honest. You say go get him, and there he go. And he's
like, you really called niggas.
I was like, first off, I didn't call nobody. If I wouldn't have walked out the door, Don was coming in the mall anyway because he was coming into the mall. And you notice what he being. So stop. Stop capping, try to make it seem like, oh, I set you up. I did hear a bunch of commotion. Y'all know what I did? Tell me what I did. If y'all know what tell me what I did. Yeah, I hung that phone the fuck up. What are you talking about? I hung right up. I was like, click. Because what? Well, you sound stupid. Fuck what your dumb ass get. I'm sorry, y'all. That's so sneaky. Like, I'm not gonna leave. Like, we're gonna go get some snacks and go in the house and watch a movie or something. To be honest. And that's exactly what we did. I think I seen him like one time after this. But and y'all gonna be like, you really sit up there and went and met up with him after all that? Y'all, but I tell y'all how I did the most dumbest thing to get my lick back with him. And that's why. So yeah, like that's what happened. Dom never said nothing to me about the situation. Honestly, after that, I never because I didn't care. But yeah, y'all, that was a story time. I hope y'all enjoyed this new story time with me in the car because I'm out. And I was like, I want to record my story time for y'all. And I'm not ready to keep waiting until I get in the house. Y'all gonna start getting it raw dog how it is. I'm outside. Y'all outside. Hello? Pick up the phone, baby. Start calling y'all like it's FaceTime. And y'all gonna answer too. So I'm gonna call y'all later, alright? I love y'all. Bye. I'm gonna call y'all later. Pick up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you stay tuned for the next story time. I think I'm gonna give y'all a true or false story time after this. Yeah, let's play a game next. True or false story time.